Alrighty, guys, here it is. Final part of TILETUM. TILETUM. I'm not sure. All I know is it's going to be the final part because we got one fair left to do. In this fair, we're going to get 6 victory points for every building that's full of citizens. Doesn't need to be completed. Just needs to be full of citizens. So currently we have two. So we would get 6 victory points. The AI only has 1, so maybe we can catch up. The AI, I don't think everyone else is doing the AI right because we're doing it right here on our channel. We do it right. And the AI's got 134 points. We have 98 points going into the last fair. So the AI's got a good 35-point lead on us. And I don't think other people are doing the fairs right. And also giving the AI their 5 bonus points every time they complete a contract, like we're doing. It says in the rule book, plus 5 points every time they is it complete a contract or build one of the things. I forget what it was, but they get plus 5 points, and nobody else. I watch other people doing it; they don't do it. So I think we're playing on, even though we're on easy mode, I think we're playing a lot more difficult than a lot of other people out there, and that's why we're losing. That's what I'm saying, anyways. Let's get into it. Part 3. This is fair number 4. Last fair of the game, and this is simply 6 victory points. 6 victory points for every building that we have filled up with citizens. Doesn't need to be completed, so you don't need to worry about crests anymore. But completed the buildings with citizens. So obviously, citizens are super important. Let's get into what we have here. We're pulling out 8 dice. We have 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. There it is. That's all we get. And look at that. Oh my gosh. We got no stone. No stone. It's going to be a little hard to build things. Fortunately for us, we have 5 stone to our name and 2 wool. So let's roll these dice and see what we end up getting. There you go. All right, we got a 1, a 2, a couple 3s, a 4, and a couple 5s. No 6s. Let's put those on the board. So we got a 1, which is here. A 2, that's there. A couple 3s, which are wild cards. A 4, and a couple 5s. No architect actions, though. No architect actions. There we go. We are first player. Our first player, we get first go. Let's make sure these are all shuffled up. We are on the 2 spot. He's on the 3 spot. Boom. And we're all going to move back 2 spaces. 1, 2. Aha. Just like that. Okay. Now the AI also, because he completed this, that's out of here. And we only have the one that left. So he'll have the everlasting fame and the worldly riches as well. He has 2 gold, a food, 4 food, and 1 stone. He's built a couple of his structures as well. 2 of the cathedrals there. We have built 2 cathedrals for us right there. These are not on the board. These are actually on our board, but we just don't have space to put that down. All right, so we have to min-max our actions. We could go for a crest, but again, crest is not really what we need. Crest is really not what we need at this point. We need character actions. And fortunately for us, there is a die that will give us nice character actions. Character actions. Now remember, we still need to get our, we had a house in the first fair, in the second fair, and the third fair, but we never made it to the 4th fair yet. So we either need to move our merchant down here or build a house there somehow. or we can't even participate in the fourth fair. So what we're going to do is, yes, we're going to take this one food die right there, which is a character action. We get a +1 action because we have a token there. So we're going to get 7 actions. Let's put that down while I'm thinking about it. 2, 4, 6, 7 actions. There we go. 7 actions. We're going to take this die, put it right there. We're going to get a food as well. All right, so that is 7 character actions. So we would like... All right, so what we're going to do... Okay. I'm looking at the board to see what I want to do. Okay, so what we're going to do for action number 1. Action number 1. We're going to take our character and we're going to build her right here. We're going to do a 3 or 2. Hang on. We're going to do... Damn. All right, we're going to do the 2 building. We're going to try and get a couple buildings done. So we're going to, for character action 1, we're going to place her here, which means we get to move our... we get to move our merchant 2 spaces. So we go back to the board. We get to freely move our merchant 2 spaces. So we're going to go 1, 2. Look at that. We're going to move our merchant to where the fourth fair is. Almost like we planned it that way. All right. Next action. Next action. We're going to spend an action, which goes up here. And we're going to take we're going to take this lady and place her on our mat. So placing her on our mat. Third and fourth action. I'm going to take her and put her over here. Third and fourth action is house. What is that nonsense you got there, lady? What is that? Is that just build a house? Is that all? Is she going to allow us to build a house? Is that what she's doing? Place 1 house where your merchant is. Okay, there you go. So she allows us to place a house where our merchant is. Well, that worked out great because we actually have a house and we can build it where our merchant is, and that happens to be where the fair is. So that was free action from her. We have completed this. Oh, I got to switch you back so you can see. We've completed this. We now have filled it up with characters and we have a crest there. So we get this added and we get +2 on the actions that the character takes. Obviously, this is the merchant action. So we're going to put that up here and we're going to get +2 actions if we were to take any of those dice for the rest of the game. All right, we are now going to go back to our board while I'm thinking about it. We actually have this crown here for 3 actions. We're going to immediately spend this to get 3 king actions. So we're going to spend that, get 3 king actions, which is simply going up 1, 2, 3 on the king track. See if we can stay ahead of the AI and make up a few points that way. All right. Now we still have 3 more actions, my friends. 3 more actions. Where are we? We're over here. 3 more actions. So I need to, for my own peace of mind, again, for my own peace of mind, Sean Reynolds, I have TILETUM on order. Tried to a couple pre-order games. Nice. Awesome. Let me know, Steven, when you get it and you try it out. Let me know. Email me or, post a message or whatever. You can email me at idgesterlive@gmail.com. idgesterlive@gmail.com. Or, like I said, once you get it, let me know if you play it solo. and let me know what you think of it, and kind of give me like an overview of how the game went. Right now, the reason I'm wondering is, from what I've seen out there on people that have played this game on the internet and what I've done, I think we're playing the AI a lot harder than everyone else. And everyone else isn't giving the AI every bonus that they should be getting, because we're losing 134 to 98. So we're like 36 points down on the AI right now. And this is supposed to be easy mode, right? So I am just wondering, are we playing the AI wrong? Are we playing it harder than it should be? Or are other people not playing the AI right? And so that's why I was really, really interested in people that I know kind of giving me some feedback on what they think. So once you get it, try it out. Let me know what you think. Do a practice game. See how your game compares to my game. And then see what the final scores is at the end, and see how well you did compared to the AI. And then we can compare notes and try it out. So that'd be awesome if you can do that, Steven. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. All right, one thing I want to check is when something happens, which happens to be the 1 dice. Oh, right. When we took the 1 dice, we should have taken this. So we should have taken this. This is going to give us 3 merchant actions. So we're going to place that 3 merchant actions on our board. All right. Now what I was doing is, oh, right. When you take a character, the question I have is, let me show you guys. I've taken a character, right? So when I take a character and move it to my board, does this immediately fill up, or does it fill up at the end of my turn? Right? I think it immediately fills up. Let's see character actions. Here we go. Then replenish the offer immediately. That is on page 16. Okay. Hopefully I'm helping you guys learn the game as well. So on page 16, it says, as soon as you take one, you immediately fill it up. So we're going to immediately fill it up. And I haven't been doing that, which might have changed how things happen. We still have 3 actions remaining for this. I'm just wondering where we would like to go to get bonus tiles. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That is a great idea, actually. That is a great idea, actually. That is a great idea, actually. Okay. I'm debating and I'm thinking. All right, so here's what we're doing. We still have 3 character actions remaining. We're going to spend a character action, and we're going to take this guy right here. We're going to take this guy right here, and we're going to put him on our board. We're going to take that guy, we're going to put him on our board. Now, we have 2 character actions remaining. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately spend another character action, and I'm going to place him on the board. Place him on the board, which is going to fill up this house. And he's going to give me 3 contract actions. He's going to give me 3 contract actions. So we're going to put those in a separate pile. He's going to immediately give me 3 contract actions, which is huge. That is super huge. That is super huge. Can I complete any contracts? That would be worth a lot of victory points. No. No, I cannot. But what I could do is I could take this away so the AI can't get it. Because his number one goal is to get contracts. So if I take this away, then he won't be able to get it. It does cost me all 3 of my contracts. Which would prevent him from getting extra points. Because he has the food already to go to build another. He's already got the food ready to go to build another crest. So I'm not really hoping that he does that. The problem is we also have a crest up here that he can get. So there's 2 new crests that came out. He might be able to get one of them. I don't know if I can prevent him from doing that. So we immediately refill this up. And I need to double check what this guy does. Sorry about this, but this game is so cool. It's so much fun. I cannot believe it. Okay, our guy is what's he gonna do for us? He says you may move your architect from one space to an adjacent space. That's not really what we wanted there. And then you may move your architect from one space to an adjacent space if your architect is in a town where you do not already have a pillar and there's an empty space for a pillar. You may place a pillar where your architect is. That might be worth a go, because our architect is not in a location where we have a pillar. Oh, I believe we built there, actually. There should be a pillar there. I think I forgot to place the pillar out, because we had actually, yeah, we completed that. I think I forgot to put the pillar out. So let me just double check this guy here, because he might allow us to move. And okay, you may move your architect from one space to an adjacent space. Your architect, yes. So this is a killer guy here. Is he just came out? He allows us to move our architect one space and then build a pillar. So I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. So what? Oh, this is good. This is going to be a great. This is one of these games, right, where you're doing actions and then you get other actions, and then it allows you to get other resources or other things you can do, and then move other pieces, and you chain all these things together. So sometimes your move is just move, get some resources, and you're done, and it's like 30 seconds. And then there's other times you get these really cool moves. And that's what makes this game a lot of fun, right? So we're going to have one of those turns this time. We've already had character actions, right? We've already moved our merchant. We've already freely bought, built a house. We've moved on the king track from this already. We've done all kinds of things, and we're not even close to done. We're not even close to done. We still have 3 contract actions. We still have a character action. And not only that, but I'm going to be getting this character here in the character actions, which is going to allow us to move and build. And then once we move and build, we're actually going to be able to get that building built, because we have the stone for it. We only need 4 stone. We have 5 stone. So this is one of these turns that's going to chain together everything, hopefully, to get us some points. All right. So what were we doing? We need a character action. Do we have a character action? Yes. We have 1 character action remaining. We only have 1 remaining. No! We need more than 1. That's the problem. Damn. Sons of guns. We need 1 more. Is there any way to get another character action? Dang. There's no more ways to get character actions there. Is there anything on the board? No. We are going to. All right. So we're going to spend a character action. We're going to get this guy anyways. We're going to spend our character action. We're going to pick this guy up. We're going to add him to our player board. We're going to add him to our player board and immediately refill. This guy gets you money and iron. That would have been nice too. All right, but we're out of character actions, but we still have 3 contract actions. We have 3 contract actions, and yes, I think because I'm a dirty scoundrel and I hate the Cardinal, 3 character actions, I can get this, and that'll prevent him from getting it. So, and we do have 1 space left on our board, so we're going to take this, spend all 3 actions. All 3 actions. We're going to place this on our board. But now we have this token right here, which is do 3 merchant actions. We're going to spend this token, which allows us to get 3 merchant actions. So yeah, we're not quite done yet, but it's not going to be as great as I thought it was going to be. So we have 3 merchant actions. Our 3 merchants actions are going to be we're going to move, spend an action. We're going to move this guy down here. Boom. Second action. I'm going to spend a second action to pick this up. Boom. Which is 2 more merchant actions. I'm going to immediately spend this task, which you can do at any time as long as you're not in the middle of doing something. So I'm going to get 2 more actions for free. So I spend an action to get 2 actions. So basically 1 extra action. Now we're back up to 4 actions. Next action. I'm going to spend another action, and it's going to be to build a house. I'm going to build a house there, and when I build a house there, I get this reward, which is activate 1 tower location and all the people's abilities in that tower. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to activate this building, which is going to give us 3 king movement. 3 king movement on the track. Oh, wait, no, this guy can get us a... Wait a second, hang on. This guy would give us a character action that we need for this guy. Put that guy there, and then we can move and build. And that's worth 14 victory points if we do it. Or, yes, we're going to do that. So we're going to actually activate this location right here. This location is only giving us 1 character action. 1 character action, which we're going to immediately activate. 1 character action. And we're going to take this guy here, which is the guy we got earlier. And he's going to allow us to move our architect 1 space and then build a pillar, which we're going to do. We're going to put that guy right there. And we're going to take and move our architect from here to here. And then we're going to immediately build our last pillar. Boom, right there. Now, because we have a pillar here, we have 4 stone. Yes, we do have 5 stone, so we get 1 stone back. We're going to build this building right there. That's 8 plus 6, 14 victory points. 14 and 98 is 112. Hey, Tim, how you doing? So that was an awesome turn. Plus, we still have 3 more merchant actions that we need to do. Action number... We're going to spend an action, right? We're going to pick up this, which we're immediately going to spend on iron. I don't know how many we get. Let's look it up. Probably just 1. I'm thinking we just get 1, or maybe you get 1 of everything. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what it says. No, it is gain 1 iron, 1 wool, 1 stone, and 1 food. We'll get 1 of everything. That sounds like a good option to us. Boom, 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 boom. We gain 1 of everything from this. There we go. We have 2 more character actions. Or, I'm sorry, 2 more movement merchant actions. Merchant action, 2 more. We can go here, which does nothing. We can go here, which does nothing. We can go here, which does nothing. Here, here, here. All right, I'm going to spend my last 2 we're just going to move. We're going to try and get maybe over to where this 8. Oh, no, I already built there. He's already built there. Maybe if we can get towards the 7. So we're just going to go 1, 2, just because. I don't want to waste them. There's nothing else we can do there. There's nothing else we can do up there. There's one more way up there. Let's see. 1, 2. Still be a mile away. The other action is way up there. And here. There's here, and that is, and one up there in Paris. So yeah, being down here in the corner. All right, so that is our first turn, and bam, that was a hell of a turn. Woo, baby, that was a what, a 20-minute turn? Yeah, 26 minutes. Wow. All right, here we go. Let's see what the AI's gonna do. He's gonna do his typical. This is character actions, which he can do because there is no dice on the character actions, but he can change a wild. So now it's a matter of which dice he wants. He would like character actions are the highest food dice. He would like the character actions, so he's going to take a wild. It's a matter of, does he want the iron or does he want the cotton? The cotton or the iron is the question. All right, does he need more contracts? Does he have any contracts? He's got no contracts that he hasn't fulfilled. So it's just going to be a random. It's just going to be random. It's just going to be random. We'll say even will be even will be cotton. It's odd, so it's going to be iron. So he's going to take the iron die. 3, and it's going to give him 4 iron. 4 iron it is. Oops, this should have refilled a long time ago. All right. And now he's going to take his character actions again. Okay, so he hasn't taken character actions in a long, long time, actually. Character actions. All right. He's going to get, how many is he going to get? He is going to get this token off of there as well. He just gets rid of it. He doesn't do anything with it. He just denies us. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. If he already has a character tile in the supply, he does not. So, takes the character tile from the offering using the following priorities. It ignores ones he already has, which would be this guy with the big beard. So he ignores him. It prefers types it has one of. First types it has one of, which he doesn't have. If there are multiple characters of the same color, it takes the one with the high. Okay, so there's 2 ladies. And he will take the one with the higher printed reward value. 2 of something, or 3 of something. He will take the 2 victory points. Put that. And this is going to cost 1 of his actions. And so it's 1 to get it, 1 to put it on his mat. So that's 2 actions. He's got, how many actions does he get? How many actions does he get? He gets 3 actions. 1, 2, 3. He got the character. Boom. That's 1 action. Next action, put it on the player board. Third action is to get another character, which he would like to get this because it's going to match. So this comes over. He doesn't have enough actions to put her on the board though. All right, I think that's all he does for the actions. All right, so that is 1 dice for both of us. We have 2 dice remaining. Let's see what happens here. We're going to move back 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm at a point. He's at -1 point. Damn, these -2s came out every single time. -2 come up every time. Wow. That's kind of crappy. Kind of crappy. All right, now he did not get that crest. I'm thinking character actions. I could use that wild over there for character actions. Merchant actions. Can we get our merchant from here over there to build a 7-point victory point house? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to need 7 actions to get it over there. That would be 6 king actions. Plus some food. Do we need the food? Food will get us the crest over there. 2 resources of anything. Getting the architect action. Getting one more, or a couple more iron would be very good. We can complete that then. Iron would be awesome. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do. Here is what we're going to thinking about doing. We're going to come here. We're going to take this iron. Right there's the iron. We're going to take the 5 iron. 5 iron. Boom. 5 iron. We also get our Joker wildcard action, which means we could take an action of anything we want at any time, which is awesome. We get 5. We get 2 actions. Right? We get 2 actions plus 2. So we get 4 actions with the. Unfortunately, it's the merchant action. Not a lot we can actually do with that. Oh, and the other thing is we don't have a house to build over there. Correct. Unfortunately, we need the iron, but we don't need the merchant actions because the merchant actions don't really help us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe up that way. Our king action. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we have how many actions? 4 actions. We only have 4 actions. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just simply moving, moving, and more moving. We don't have, that's our 4 actions. Now we do have a wild card action. But more importantly, we now have, yes, we now finally, we got enough iron to pay for this thing. 1 and 2 iron back. So we spent 3 iron. And we can complete this. 3 iron for 4 victory points. And we'll put that right there. So we get 4 victory points. 4 victory points. And we got another pillar. 4 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to 116. And we now have 1 more Joker action. We don't have to spend that now. We can wait till the very last turn of the game, which I think we will. We're going to wait till the very last turn of the game and see if there's something we're going to need it for. Maybe building a crest over here. Who knows? Let's see what the AI is going to do. Let's see what the AI is going to do. His second last turn of the game. Oop, come here. That's a difference of 3, so he's simply going to get the highest die of any color. And that is, of course, this 5 of wool. So he's going to have lots of wool here. So he's going to get 6 of it because he cheats. He's the cardinal. That's 6 wool. And they're going to put that up there. And that is going to give him merchant actions. So again, for the merchant actions, he does it a little bit differently. Build the house where his merchant is. His merchant is here. Oops, you guys can't see. His merchant is here. He would like to build a house there. He's going to build a house there. Boom. He built a house there. He's going to take the best tile within his reach. His reach is 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. He can't get to any tiles. The closest tile would be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, and then he's going to move to the best available town. Upcoming fair, highest victory points, other rewards. For him, that's this one because he could get 7 victory points. 3, 4. And that is outside his reach. So he will spend 1 gold to move beyond his reach. His reach was 2. So he's going to have to spend 2 gold pieces to get down there. So he will spend the 2 gold and show up there because he's going to try and get these 7 victory points. Again, I think I'm playing this AI a lot tougher than other people out there. Go watch some of their AI or go watch some of their solo playthroughs. I think we're playing it extremely hard. Some of the other people are not doing. I don't think they're doing the AI right. Maybe we're doing it wrong. But our AI, we're giving it every bonus it can possibly get. It's kicking our ass right now, 134 to 116. So it's 16, 26. It's like 16, 18 points ahead of us. So like less than 20, but we're coming up to the last go. Here we go. This is it. All right. We need food if we want to put the crest out. So let's just, I think we're just going to do that. We're going to come here. We're going to take this 4, which is going to give us 3 action points, plus our 2. That's 5 action points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's just the king track. And then we're going to take this tile. And that's going to get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up on the king track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're up to 6 victory points. 6 victory points. All right. And we're going to get 4 food, which will allow us on our player board to build this crest over here for 3 food. Boom. 3 food. And we're going to get 2 food back. 1, 2. 2 food back. And now this is completed. So we get a new building. And we get the +1 on the contract space. So that's going to be over there. Okay. Now we also have 2 tokens we can do something with. We've moved 5 up on the king track. So we can just get rid of that. So is this 2 money or 2 victory points? I bet. Or is that both 2 money and 2 victory points? Let's see. Let's see if that's 2 money and 2 victory points. Is that 2 money and 2 victory points? Yep. It is get 2 money and 2 victory points. So we're going to go ahead and immediately spend this. We're going to get 2 gold and 2 victory points. That takes us to 118. Now we have 1 wild action remaining. That wild action remaining is going to be simply spend a merchant action right here to get this token. Boom. Which, again, is 2 king movement. We're going to immediately spend those 2 king movement to move up 2 on the king track. 1, 2. So it's 3 victory points in the end of things. That's it for us. Let's see what the AI does. It's going to do this highest die again. which is going to be for him this one right here, which is wild. Highest die of any color. All right, so I'll take this, right, which is 4 more. That's not that. That's this. 4 more of these. He's going to end up with a bunch of resources he didn't use. Now, problem is because he chose the Joker. Maybe he does never. Maybe he never chooses the Joker. Let's see what happens if he chooses the Joker. Character actions, architect actions. So he never take, obviously. So he's going to take another action, obviously. Which action does he take is the question, right? So he's taking the wild card action. Does he change it into contracts? Does he take it into character actions? Does he take it into what does he change it into? Because it's literally merchant action, architect, contract. I would like to find out about this card. This is a interesting dilemma because you are at the very last. Normally, the cards tell you what the AI does, and normally it would just say, "Oh, take the highest die of any choice," and you do that, and then you do that action. But when it ends up being the wild dice, he has to choose another action. But there's no other because this is the very last card. There's no other option on what he should do with that die when it's a wild. I mean, maybe it says in here if he takes the wild or the Joker action, he does. He. Hmm. Which I think, because of everything that we've done before, his most important priority is Cress. So he's going to take this action, which is going to be the contract action, because there's a crest available. He wants the crest, and he's going to immediately spend the 4 food. Again, I think we're playing the AI really hard, right? Because we're putting some intelligence into, human intelligence into it. But I mean, it makes sense. If I was a human player and I wanted the crest, we've set aside the food for him to do this. He would take that action because it's available, and then he would be able to put this on his thing, which gets him 5 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's up to 139. Maybe I shouldn't be putting some AI into it, or some human intelligence into it. But I mean, so he's got contract actions. He's got 3 contract actions. Which can he complete anything? Which is, I mean, this is literally this is going to screw us because he had a ton of resources sitting around doing nothing, which he can now. He's got how much? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 10 cotton. And he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 iron. Okay, so if we look at the contracts, he's going to be able to complete like 3 contracts now, get a bunch of victory points, and crush us. Crush us. If he wouldn't have taken the contract action, he wouldn't be crushing us. So, anyways, that's why I'm saying I think we're playing the AI. I mean, I'm not playing two-sided. I'm trying to follow what they're doing, but when it comes to discrepancies or decisions, I'm putting human brain as opposed to just randomness into the equation. So I think he's going to end up crushing us now. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so he looks and he says, "Oh, I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many actions does he get? Contract actions. No, he took the wild. So for the wild, he gets 3 actions. So he's going to have 3 actions. 1, 2, 3. So for his 3 actions, he can spend 2 actions and get 9. That's right, 9. Does he have 9? Cotton? He does. He's got a bunch of it. So he will spend 2, cha-ching, right? To get this, and then completely, which is 17 victory points, plus 5 because he's a cheating bastard. That is what? 23, 39, 49, 59, 20, 1, 2, 3. He's up to 162. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. So that was pretty good for him. That was pretty good. Now, does he have 2? No. Does he have... He's got 4 iron he can do something with. Let's see. He cannot complete anything else. He doesn't have 2 more cotton. He doesn't have 3 more cotton. He doesn't have 2 more cotton. He doesn't have 5 iron. And he doesn't have 9 iron. So he can't complete anything else. He's got 1 action remaining, which means I think he takes a resource, his most important resource, which is stone. So he's going to take a stone. He just gets a free stone because he's a jerk. There you go. There's your last action. Are you happy? Oh, we forgot to move back on the track. 1 spot. Boom, boom. And that's it. The game is over. The game is over. The game is over. Now we just go through the final steps to see how we did. All right, we're going to go through the AI first and see where he ends up. Final scoring. All right, for the Cardinal bots, we want to see how bad he cheats us now. All right, here we go. Multiply the number of his houses on the map by the number of the pillars on the map. It gains that many victory points. Okay, he has orange. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 houses, and he has 2 pillars. So 4 times 2 is 8. He's going to get 8 victory points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's up to 170. All right. If the Cardinal bot has 1 or more unfulfilled contracts on his board, it converts all of its stone and food into gold. It does not. Then attempts to refill those contracts. And then he gets 1 victory point for every 4 leftover resources. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got a grand total of 8 perfectly, so that's 2 more victory points. 1, 2. That's it. That's all he gets. Okay, now we got to see what we get. We are way back. Where are we? We're at 118, way back up here. He's way over here. He's all the way around the board. But hopefully we get some victory points at the end of the game. I'm thinking we probably do. Fair phase, the cleanup phase, the action phase, the detail phase, tasks, player boards, the type of tiles, end of the game, and the final scoring. All right. Multiply the number of houses you have in the map by the number of pillars you have in the map, and then gain that many victory points. Oh, wait, before we do that, We have to do I'm assuming we do the king track, right? Because that's at the end of the round, right? So at the end of the round, let's go to the end of the round first, I guess, before we do end of game. He's at -2, so he loses 2 victory points. 1, 2. He's down to 170. We have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 125. All right. Making a comeback. Here we go. Houses times pillars. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Oops, you guys can't see. There's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multiplied by 3. 6 times 3 is 18. 18 and 25. 35. 45 minus 2 is 143. Ooh, we're coming back. Count the number of completed buildings you have on meetings with both crests and all the rooms filled. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 completed. We get 10 victory points. We're up to 153. For every 4 resources you have remaining. We also should have gotten, I think, 1 victory point there and 2 there. So we should have gotten 3 victory points that I never added. 1, 2, 3. 1 victory point there. 1 victory point there. We got 3 more in resources. We're at 159. Ooh, come on now. We're not that far behind. We're at 159. He's at 170. I think that's it, though. I think that's it. Is there anything I'm missing? Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so. I think that's it. I think that is it. Right? If we'd have been able to get that out, then that would have been another 4 points. If we could have put a crest here instead of over there, right? We could have completed that. That would have been 5 victory points right there. All right, final scoring 159 to 170. The AI, I think that last turn we gave it. That last turn, how many points did it get? It got 23 points from that one. All right, so now I have to double check the rule book because I think that is. All right, so the issue was it's the very last turn of the game. There's 3 dice left on the board, and the AI rolls worldly riches, which basically says take the highest die of any color. Doesn't matter the color. It just takes the highest die. The highest die for the AI was on the wild, the Joker part. Okay? It was on the Joker part. So now we have to decide what is the other action it takes. I chose to let it take the contract action because there was a crest on the board that it could get by taking that action. And by taking that action and getting the crest and putting it on the crest, that was 5 victory points. Plus, then he also used the contract actions to fulfill a massive contract of 9 wool for 17 plus 5 victory points because he's the cardinal and he cheats. So that was a 30-point swing in one turn because of that. So that is without knowing. He's not, obviously, when you take the wild card action, you have to then choose to either take the king action, the merchant action, the architect action, the character action, or the contract action. So you choose one of the other 5 actions to take. So we need to figure out in this rule book, when he takes the Joker action, which other action should it go to? A lot of his other cards tell you what action he would take on it, right? But in this case, since it's the last card and it just happens to be the last die, there should be something about if the AI ever needs to take a Joker action and you don't know what his next action will be, use this priority list in determining what it'll do. Number 1, is there, and I believe in my heart, unfortunately, if I was designing this AI, I would say, number one, if there is any crests available on the dice picking matrix thing, if there's any crest available, he will choose that option. That would be number one option for him. So even though we're hoping and praying that maybe it's not in the book or maybe we shouldn't have done that, if I was designing the AI, because, and I'm not just saying that because, there are several things in the book that says his number one priority is to get crests. In fact, in the contract actions, number one, it takes all crests it does not yet have. That's his number one priority, is to take the crests from the character action, or from the contract actions that he doesn't have. So when he takes this action right here, if there's any crests that he can grab, he will immediately grab them. In fact, even if he already has them, he will grab it and remove it out of the game so you can't get it. So crests, according to this AI, is like the most important thing. Yeah, got to make sure I didn't miss my... Let me make sure there was anything else that we were supposed to do at the end of the turn that I maybe earned some victory points for. Oh, yes. Wait a minute. We had the final... What am I thinking? Hang on. Time out. Hold the phone. Tim, I love you, brother, because I think we're going to win. Because of you, I think we're going to win. I completely forgot. Duh. We have to do the fourth fair. Mwah. I love you, man. It's 6 victory points for every completed building that you have filled up with characters. You don't need, where are you? You're over here. 6 victory points, because it's 1 on the player board. 6 victory points for every building that you've completed with characters. The AI has only completed 1 building. It's only got 1 building. It's got other crests, but that doesn't count. It counts full buildings with characters. It's only done that 1. So it's only going to get 6 victory points. That is 176. He's at 176. We are at what are we at? 150. We're at 159. But for us, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 6. 4 times 6 is 24. That's 59. 69. 79. That's 24. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 183. 183. 176 AI. 183 for the good guys. Where are you? Here you are. 183 for the good guys. 176 for the Cardinal, the cheater. And we beat him. And the first time on easy mode. Yes, if it wasn't for Tim. Oh my gosh. Right. So, yes, you got to do the end of the round phase before you do the end of the game phase. Right. I completely forgot. Right? You do the action wheel. You score for the fair. What else do you do? You do the kings, which I know we did the king thing, the king's pile, and then of course you rotate the wheel, you get the dice off, and do all that stuff. Obviously, we wouldn't need to do that at the end of the game, but that should be listed under like end of the game. You should list like number 1. Make sure you finish the end of round before you do end of game. Oh, it does actually say that. I'm sorry. It says end the game and final scoring. Number 1, at the conclusion of the 4th game round. Oh, no, it doesn't. At the conclusion of the end of the 4th game round, perform final scoring as follows. And then it just tells you how to final score. It does not say, number 1, make sure that you've completed your end of round scoring. Especially the objective you've been trying to get the whole game. We win. We won. We won. We won. Thanks, Tim. Woo! That was nasty. That was nasty. That was nasty. Again, woof. The AI is no joke. I'm just saying it's no joke. It's pretty solid. I like it because it's involved. It's not just, oh, do this and be done. Do a random number and that's what it does for the turn. It's actually, puts you through your paces. If you don't want to go through your paces, you might not want to get this game. But I enjoy going through the paces because that's half the fun. That's half the battle for me, is figuring out what the AI does in the game and having fun with that. Wow, that was awesome. I can't believe we came back and won this. He was way, way, way far ahead of us. And, and then we came back at the end and we got really close. All the character actions together. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I like the random setup of this game because everything, you got the little pieces that go into each location. Is it worth, 6 stone and 12 victory points, or is that 2 stone and 2 victory points? Every location will be different every time, which is awesome. You have the different tiles that come out on the actual board every time, which are going to be different. Wow, a lot of cool things. Nice. I cannot believe I'm so excited that we came back and won, because that cheating Cardinal, I did not want the cheater to win. And of course, yeah, I mean, you have to give the AI some bonuses because they're not as smart as us, right? We know that. So you have to give them some way to kind of cheat the system. Lovely, lovely, lovely. All right, we got unboxings, we got new games to play, we got all kinds of things. This is game number 8. It's January 8th. We got 8 games in 8 days. We're trying to do first 10 games of the season in 10 days. 10 games in 10 days. We're well on our way to doing that. We should have another 2 games. No, wait, is this game 9? Wait a minute. How many do I have? Hold up. Hold the phone, everybody. Hold up. That just doesn't make sense. TILETUM. We have the Magnificento. We got Bullet Heart. We have Dune Imperium. Cascadia. Season Ticket Baseball. Appa Baseball. What else we got? What else you got going on there, Chester? What else? Did I miss something? I know we missed something. Viticulture. That's 8. And Wingspan. What day was the Wingspan? That was... Hang on, I gotta find out, make sure now. Because now I'm not 100% sure. What day was that? Day did I do the Wingspan? Give me some details about this game, my friends. Let's go. I think it was in this year. I think we're good. I think we're at 9. I thought after I finished this, we only had one more game. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. We have Dilium, Bullet Heart, Magnificent, Cascadia, Dune Imperium, Season Ticket Baseball, Appa Baseball, Viticulture, and Wingspan. Yes, so I think we only have one more game to do in 10, before day 10, and we'll have all 10 games done in 10 days. That seems lovely. 10 games in 10 days seems great. You should be able to do 10 games in a year. If I can do 10 games in 10 days, y'all can do 10 games in a year. No excuses. No whining. No crying. No belly aching. No, I couldn't do it. I had issues. Nope, not listening to him. Thanks to Tim, we're winner chicken dinner here at Talium. Wingspan was after the new year. Okay, good. Phew, okay. Glad. Thank you for checking that for me. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun. Did you guys have? How many of you guys out there? If you watch this later on YouTube and you've made it all the way to this, which I don't know why you would make all the way to me just rambling and babbling. How many of you are going to pick this up? How many of you? I know I've talked to a few people that have already gotten this or going to order it or whatever. How many of you came to watch this and then said, "Yeah, I like this game. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it." So it'd be interesting to know. And if you do get it, I would love to hear how your game went. Did it go as good as ours in the first turn? Did you win right off the bat? How did you play the AI? Was your AI as difficult or easier than ours? We got contracts in here. We got all kinds of different things going on. What is going on here? All right, I'm trying to separate this and keep it organized so the next time we play, it is not going to take us hours and hours to put it out on the table, right? All right. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Game number 10. We've got 8 new games we just got yesterday. We're going to try and do some unboxings. We got Dinosaur Isles. We have World of Warcraft. We got Underwater Cities. We got all kinds of different games. We're going to be doing some unboxings, and then we're going to decide tonight, Sunday night, about what game we're going to be playing. So thanks, everyone. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you all tonight. Until then, take care.